Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Monday Night Smoke.
Can't be bothered.
That's
long.
Terrible work ethic.
That's long.
I hear it.
Long. I'm gonna get that sound on this. Yeah, actually, let me do that now.
You still got to sing though, bro. That's crazy.
No,
I'm joking.
Bro, this is Monday Night Smoke, fam.
Shouts out to the great defeaters that's pulling up right now. Guys, please hit the like button on your way in. We don't want to get to a point in the show where we've got to stop the show so we can get the likes up. Hit the like button. That's a free way to help boost this video. Come on, man. Let's do that.
And super chats. We got to remember. They said that. They said, listen, that's how you lot will interact with the show.
That's real.
Hit us with some super chats. That will stop because we pod. Right now, we actually pod. And then we open the lines.
It's real.
So if you don't want to stop that, just that, hit us with the super chat. We'll read that.
Yeah, that's how you can interrupt the flow of the convo. We'll read your super chat when that comes in.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we're saying, let's say like there should be a minimum as well, like minimum bar spend. You know, when you go to a certain rates, because now I'm on it. Now I'm on it. What's the minimum bar spend? At least minimum 5-6 super chats should make that.
I hear it.
Minimum bar spend.
I hear it. Minimum bar spend. I hear it.
Yeah.
Let me shout out the great defeaters right now. Shout out man like Raj. He's pulled up and he's got his lineal strap back, bro.
Raj defends me.
He said, "Stop playing games, bro." Yeah, Raj is a real one, bro.
Raj will not.
Raj ain't having any disrespect on KG's name.
Back down, bro.
Bro, listen, if you're gonna shoot a KG, you can't miss, bro, because the return fire is significant. Shouts out to Raj, Star Fox WR45E, man like Big Papa, man like Northbank Benn, man like Dan the Man, man like J Webb, Skyliner, the editor, Mulla in the building, Heru King, the horological one. Shouts out to you, bro. Ihirim Amoka, man like James, Natty F Banks, Anthony Hayweather. Come on, bro. Man like Anthony Hayweather, we've got to get him on this week, bro. He keeps calling in late, bro. We got to get you on early. Stay blessed, be real. Man like Shazman, Ian Daniels TV. Who else we got here? Tyler MF Durden, man like Joseph Frimpong, Backhander, Ali Hussein.
Backhander is hilarious.
Yeah, that's Matt. Doughboy, J19, man like Tej, man like Jack Scam, Amani, Nat. Yeah, we go. Let's go, man. We're here now. Let's go. All right, smash the like button, guys. Don't forget. Let's get this cracking. Let's do this.
All right, brother.
Let's
ready
roll.
To go?
Let's roll, bro.
Listen, let's not waste any time because there's, it's boxing and the news will news. What we saying? Let's go.
So they're saying that calling Luis Ortiz is in the works, bro.
Brother, I'm calling him.
Call his brother immediately.
Because he said that we're not fighting. He said that there's no point in fighting Dillian.
Dillian don't make sense.
It's old. Did he say it's old or something? Was there an old line or something? He said it didn't make sense. I don't know
if it was old or
what was the excuse?
Like, it just weren't really sounding like it makes sense now that we're seeing this Ortiz action.
Let's call him right now.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
Call him right now.
Gotta make sense of this.
Let's make sense of this, bro.
Bro, Mr. Akoli.
I already know what's up.
We have to talk, bro.
What's going on?
Let's talk.
What's the family doing? What we doing?
Can I ask, is there any validity to the rumors of Luis Ortiz being the opponent for Lawrence Akoli, bro? Sounds like a yes.
Oh, Jesus.
No. Whoa.
He said,
No, that was like one of 6 names for sure.
Why is his name so prominent though? Why is his name so? When we spoke last time, let's just you know what? Let's give the floor to you.
Yeah, for real. Bring us up to speed.
Help us understand everything.
No, that's one of 6 names, isn't it? But it's not one of
Is that number 6 of where is he? One of 6, yeah. On the list when you wrote them down, where is he though?
Is he top 3?
No. How can he be?
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Because clearly his name has caught the attention of the masses, bro.
I've not seen this. To be fair, how do you even know that?
Exactly.
That's it.
It's out there, bro.
This is what I'm saying. It's out there. This is what I'm saying. This is why
I'm from who?
It's out there.
It's unboxing media, bro. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
We didn't guess this. We're not on the inside. We're not even involved in the emails, bro.
We're not even on the emails, mate. Yeah.
I said email. It's not even an email stage. It was just like when I spoke to Lawrence yesterday. what's going on, boom, boom, boom. This is the angle, blah, blah, blah. That was one of like 6 names at the bottom of the 6.
Okay,
It wasn't
so
even.
can I ask you another
It
question?
wasn't even like a likely name or even a possibility.
So we don't have to worry. So do we not have to worry about this being a real thing?
I'd say you should have, but here's an exclusive. Did you lot call for the Dylan fight?
We did call for the
We
Dillian
asked
fight.
for that. That's the fight we want. Tell me.
Okay. Someone doesn't want that. I'm not saying that they're scared to have it or whatever, but for whatever reason, someone doesn't want that fight.
So when you say someone doesn't want that
I'm
fight,
unsure why. And I'm unsure why.
and
why that is.
if it was Lawrence who didn't want the fight, would you say yes or no?
Lawrence would like the fight.
I wasn't even going to reach the soundboard.
We need
I
the
wasn't going to reach
soundboard,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
You're so okay. Oh my god!
So, listen. I'm sure people have their reasons and will kind of, there's just no spin in it.
Yo, there's no spin in it, bro.
But let's be.
I hear it.
But hold on though. But let's be clear though, because the last time we spoke to you, you was trampling all over that fight. You was not interested in Dillian White as an opponent at all, bro. Yeah.
If you're asking me,
so this sounds convenient. I can't lie to you, bro.
If you're asking me, but if you're asking me, it's not a fight to me that at the stage in Dylan's career makes sense because like we watched his last fight. That's baby food for Lawrence, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Based on where Dylan is right now in his career, not Dylan where he is right now. I think that I understand why he wouldn't fight Lawrence right now. It's just that it's like, why would you, if you're gonna go out the way Lawrence is gonna put him out, why would you go out like that to Lawrence?
This talk
if you're Dylan.
This talk is mad smoky. I hear it.
I respect it, bro.
I hear what you're saying.
So,
I hear what you're saying.
That's my opinion.
But
That's my opinion.
Okay, cool. So then we shouldn't really be hearing Ortiz's name.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because
for
that's
sure.
his
Listen,
uncle.
for
That's
sure.
uncle.
I don't think so. You have to remember, there's a lot of activity going on in the heavyweight division. All right, cool. So name that was proposed, I've seen somewhere that their name's attached to someone else. So there's so much activity going on where it's like, there's just a lot of activity going
There's
on.
a lot. So I hear what you're saying. I'm not trying to jam up you lot's situation. So I'm gonna I'll be nice to you in this situation right now. But are you lot throwing your name in the hat? Are you saying it's our time? Like next is this year your year for like
every single person, no matter what, who's worked with Lawrence has never to any fight. Everyone from Sky to name it.
Yes.
Lawrence is the easiest person to work with, sometimes to a fault, because it's like sometimes it's like, no, you got to play the game. You got to move sexy on them as well. Like you can't just be saying like because it makes their job too easy. But Lawrence is yes to anyone. Put his name next to anyone. Yes.
So I saw Frank Warren talk about AJ and Atoma, and I thought that's crazy. But is there any way that? Well, it just sounds like why would Atoma fight?
That don't make no sense.
That don't make no
right
sense.
now.
That's stupid.
Oh, wait, you said Lawrence versus Atoma.
No,
Atoma
I said
and AJ.
Atoma and AJ. That's what Frank Warren mentioned. He just threw that out after the thingy. He threw that out. But then I was like, well, if he's throwing that out, he's basically saying he's happy to put Atoma in there with some high-level opponents. So now I propose to you, would you let Lawrence Okoli get in there with Atoma, or are we staying away from those issues?
It's not really issues. Atoma's at 19, 20 years old. He's definitely a hot prospect and the next up. But it's like it's just one of them ones. Like, why on God's green earth will Lawrence fight a novice?
No, because he's not moving. If Frank Warren doesn't see him as a novice, you lot don't have to see him. If Frank Warren says AJ Atoma, that's crazy.
There's a difference from the Anthony Joshua fight and the Lawrence fight. There's a very
help me
the reward.
Explain it to me.
The reward for fighting Anthony Joshua and winning and doing well and losing, being Moses Atuma, is very different. For the reward. There's a huge upside if Atuma was to ever box Lawrence and do well in that fight.
But let's be
But
real.
Lawrence Okoli hasn't made himself official in this division though. So if he was to beat Atoma, we still raise eyebrows. We'll now say, because everyone's talking like he's
No. I don't think.
No? Are you not with me?
no.
Do you not hear it at all? Do you not hear where I'm coming from?
I do.
Anyone,
but
any established professional beating Moses Atuma, you don't get any props. It's just
Are we?
it's a
Lawrence is not official yet in this division yet. He's not official, guys. Let's not do that.
He hasn't got a marquee win at heavyweight yet.
Yeah.
Right,
so
right.
how's it not going to be? How will it not?
But Moses Atuma is not a marquee win. It's like, I rate him highly. That's not a marquee win. I think the marquee wins are the Hergoviches, the Big Babies, the Dylan White, the established men, the established heavyweight men, former world champions, world title challengers, people knocking on the door, like the Joseph Parkers. Like those are heavyweight clashes where if Lawrence comes out on top.
You think there's more clout from Parker's definitely?
There's definitely more clout
definitely Parker and
because with
zero
Atoma,
clout beating Moses Atoma.
No, it's not zero.
No, but I don't know that.
It's not zero. It's not zero, but there is a double. There's a double side to it. There's a double side to it because he becomes a novice
Who's
again.
a heavyweight coming up?
Atoma.
Throw any name other than Atoma.
Oh,
throw
the
any
other
name.
kid, the one that wants to fight again, American kid that got beat up by
Jared Anderson.
Jared.
All right,
That's a
cool.
nice
So
fight. I like
them two, if they fight, that's a big win. But it's like when you're, because he's still quite young himself. Like remember Lawrence is like what, 31, 32. Moses Atuma's 20 years old. Like Lawrence is, all right, cool. He's not campaigning at heavyweight for that long. But Lawrence is a fully fledged heavyweight. There is no.
Don't you get credit for crashing the whip though? Because if you're the man that helps him crash the whip, people are gonna look at you and say, "Raw," like because this guy's talking about being the youngest heavyweight champion.
No, but let's be real though. That Atoma fight is not gonna happen.
I know,
I'm never gonna happen.
It's just because Frank Warren. Frank Warren put him out there.
I rate Ben Whittaker, but we watch Ben Whittaker say, "I will beat Dan Aziz in 5 fights." It's all well and good saying things, yeah. But it's different. Like you see, like it's different. Like Lawrence is but Atuma should just be what Atuma's doing now is very good. And also remember, Atuma's not been past. I don't know how many rounds has he done.
Can I be honest here though, Henry? I think it's on you lot's side. It's the risk and reward thing doesn't work for you guys. It's all like it can't. It's not bad for Atuma at all. If he was to fight,
Any fight that Atuma. Any household name, any established world champion, former world champion, because Lawrence is still in his prime as well. So any even looking good or doing well or whatever is always it's only gonna be good for Atuma.
If we throw some names at you, yeah, can we just say yes or no? Can you confirm any names that were on the list as well?
Yeah, go on.
Fabio Wardley.
No, he's not on the list.
No.
He ain't right now.
Adelaide.
Definitely.
No.
Oh.
Solomon Dakers?
No.
Pulev?
No.
How the hell did Ortiz
end up on this list? I'm trying to see. Yeah, so obviously Ortiz. Jared Anderson? Hergovich?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Zhang?
Never.
No. Zhang's fighting, isn't it? Zhang's got a fight coming up, right?
That's right. Okay, who else is...
Yeah, but that's a fight, yeah. This is... Look.
Bakoli?
No, he's got a fight coming up as well, right?
I don't think he's... Has he...
It's
he does.
It's literally, yeah.
Joe Joyce?
It's literally just... Who?
Joe Joyce? Oh,
that was offered to him, but no.
Okay, well, you guys said no?
No, Joe Joyce said no. Joe Joyce and Dylan said no.
Oh, that was offered to Joe?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is understandable. They're at a stage in their career where fighting someone like Lawrence would be bad for them. Where it's like it doesn't make sense for them.
Okay.
So to be honest, listen, the only fight that's going to make sense for Lawrence is actual heavyweights in their prime. The Hergoviches, the Sanchez.
What about Chisora though? Chisora could be decent. Is he on the list?
If Ortiz on the list, Chisora's on the list.
Chisora had to be on the list because that's still a good win after.
That's number 5 before you get to number 6.
I hear it. Do you know what it is? Like, Lawrence is ready, isn't he? Oh, but it's like he has to show you that he's ready. But he's ready. He doesn't need all of these whatever the Chisoras, the this, the that. Like he's ready. Like he really really wants to be a world champion at heavyweight. That's really what he's trying to do. And Joe Gallup, like that's what their position is to do. So anything they do is to make that happen, unless like a mega fight comes up because it's heavyweight.
Listen, brother, right. I like where this is. I like where this is at. Quickly, just get your opinion on certain things that are happening, though, just to understand what's going on. We got Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. What are you telling me?
Boy, this fight's literally about what Eubank's got left, in my opinion.
Okay, all right.
At middleweight, sure. Yeah, for sure, at middleweight.
Do you think Wilder's serious about coming outside and him and AJ will fight?
Yeah, obviously that money's just going to make too much sense. But do I think he's got anything left? No, I think AJ really does a number on him.
Yeah,
I'd like to have that fight, that Wilder fight.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure. That's a good fight.
Was that name on the list?
Good.
Yeah, that
was that name on the list?
No, it wasn't on the list.
Okay.
These are different. These are different. Like, you have to remember, these are in their late 30s, I'd say.
Yeah.
All these are in their late 30s. They've had years at heavyweight training camp, getting dropped, getting back up, getting stopped, they're at the tail end of their careers. Where Lawrence warns that he's very fresh, but for the amount of time he's had in boxing, he's still very fresh.
Yeah, early knockouts.
Wear and tear, where do not have significant wear and tear from camp, sparring, fights. Like they're not the same. But I do think everyone in the tail end of their careers should just fight each other. They've all got the same damage on them. Everything. Do you know what I mean? Because it's that.
Yeah, AJ's.
Look at Daniel Dubois versus AJ. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, look what AJ was.
Big Baby Miller fight. I'd like him to fight Big Baby Miller. If they announce him,
Coley and Big Baby Miller.
If they announce Coley and Big Baby Miller, that's the fight that makes.
He said the
name. That name's on the list. That name's on the list.
That's better,
bro. You know what? You might as well just tell us the name on the list, man. Just tell us the names.
I don't have that list. But
get out of here. But you can confirm.
Get him out of here, bro. Thank you so much, man. Look after yourself, man.
Take care, bro.
I love to your brother, man. Big up. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, man. We had to talk to him. I think you know what. We're getting better at that's a bit more media like. Will's a bit more media trained than that one, you know.
You think so? Okay,
you don't think so?
I don't know.
How would you rate that call? Like, we don't have to ask our audience. We can rate ourselves.
I mean, I just feel like we're just no nonsense most of the time.
I thought it was nicer. Don't you think?
I don't know. Maybe, fam. Maybe.
I think because you know when he was talking about Atoma and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, it's not good for Atoma's too young for it. And we let him say that.
We let him say that. We didn't even push back because that's a dangerous fight. He could end that fight early, but it's one of those ones where the likelihood of that fight happening is so slim to none. It's like, bro, come on, man. Hey, let's move. I think we got another call.
Someone rated that call 2 out of 10. They're snakes. That's why you can't ask people in the chat, bro. You just got to do your own thing. What are you saying? Where should we go next?
No. He's trying to phone my man.
Yeah.
No, we can't.
Is he having it?
No, not right now.
I'll call him. What should I call him? Bro, I'll call my man, fam.
No, he said 3 in 20 minutes.
All right, so we move on to the next one and then get back.
No
Yeah. Cool. Say less. Because that's an interesting one still. All
right. AJ Wilder talks have crept back up again on the timeline. Turkey saying if he can't get AJ Fury done, that's the fight he's going to make. And this just makes me, like, for me, I look at this, I thought to myself, I did not expect to hear these two names linked together ever again. I thought that was behind us. Zhang Parker has happened to Wilder. Like, no one believes in Wilder having anything left at this point.
Yeah.
And then obviously AJ's coming back from a bad loss. But at the same time, for me, I look at where they are in their careers and I'm like, look, AJ was in there whilst he was getting beat up. You could still tell he believed he was in there trying to fight and fight back. That's someone who's still got the fighter in them to some degree.
Yeah.
Wilder was in there looking
Ayahuasca.
Crazy, bro.
Ayahuasca Wilder, man.
He wasn't even throwing. That's why I'm like, bro, you know your one gift is the power.
Yeah.
And you don't throw them punches. The legs are looking mad skinny. I don't know what's happening with his physicality, but the fighter in him is gone.
Wilder's done some things that we should have paid a lot of attention to. And he's on a special list of. There's another fighter that I'm going to add to the list. We'll talk about him later.
Yeah.
You see, when you hug your own statue, your career's done.
I don't. Really?
Yes,
Why'd you
yes.
say that?
Because you're already in you're like, that's the end. Even when Rocky was when he fought Mr. T, he got beat up as well. Yeah, he went to the statue unveiling. Yeah, go on. You want a real man? You want to see the real? Yeah. You know, there was that moment.
Yeah.
Because he's looking up and saying, "This is the end. This is what they give you when
it's done.
Finished. This is what happens at the end of your career."
But you know what's funny? We do so many deep dives on AJ's mental space. We just missed Wilder completely.
We didn't pay.
Bro,
I was in the mood.
Ayahuasca, Afro beats.
Yes,
bro. This guy was doing so many. There's a video of him twerking, bro. There's so many weird things that Wilder was doing.
Don't forget the brothers, the Ryan
taking
Giggs,
his
the
brother's
Ryan
missus.
Giggs Rodri situation. Yeah,
Brother, and we spent the whole time saying, "But does AJ still want it in boxing?" I'm like, bro, my man is over there looking mad. Fam,
you got Malik with the spider diagrams, and no one thinks nothing's wrong. Malik's like, this is how we win this fight.
And we need to understand the journey, yeah, the mindset of someone who knocks someone out and then says, "You should train me." Let's think about that for one moment, bro. Man says later, and after he's like, "Hey man, I got some ideas of what you could do to make it to improve," and that's now my trainer going forward.
Bro, he should have just stayed with the Mark Breland water.
Brother.
That Mark Breland water, yeah, and the egg weight form thing, yeah, whatever
was in there.
That whole combination is what he should have stayed with, because this, I never believed, yeah. How can someone's legacy get worse after the other fights he's had, after Fury? His legacy is terrible.
Toilet juice.
But then I think toilet juice.
Toilet juice, bro. It's awful, fam. It's so bad. It's so bad, bro.
That's Robbie off totally.
I'm sorry, man.
I think Turkey Al Sheikh is playing mind games. He's playing mind games because everyone's giving. Do you know what the funny thing is? Yeah, the worst thing people can do when someone tries to negotiate is say, "Hey, this is a negotiation tactic." Because I know that now. Like everyone on TalkSport has been giving Fury credit for retiring because it's a negotiation tactic.
So crap.
Yeah. I think, sorry, in air quotes. I honestly believe Turkey Al Sheikh saying, this money that you're playing around with, this is still a good and exciting fight that people will flock out to Wembley and watch. They will still watch AJ versus Wilder if them two sell it enough.
Yeah.
And Wilder hates AJ enough to have better communication. He will be good in the build-up, I imagine, even though he's been terrible in everything else. But I think the way America will look at him, because America doesn't really respect AJ the way you would like them to. They don't rate AJ like that. So this is going to be Wilder's last chance for the American, the super supportive fan base. That's his last chance. So he has to be his best self in that one.
He's gonna get cooked, bro. He's
getting cooked. I didn't say his best self gets cooked, but I'm saying he's gonna turn up. Before he wasn't engaging with Fury at all, is what I'm saying.
But you know who I'm mad at in this? Fury, bro. He's gonna sidestep the minute this fight gets announced, suddenly show up, fight no one, yeah, and waste more time like he always does.
Oh my God, I didn't see the play.
Of course.
You're saying he's going to wait for that sign to be...
As soon as that fight gets made...
I'm unretired.
Fury, he's back. Give me a tune-up.
Chisora what? Chisora 7?
Brother, he's gonna want a tune-up. Do you see what I'm saying?
No.
This is why this guy is such a... He's so jarring, fam. I'm telling you, the minute he does really retire for real, it'll be a great time.
That's what he's going to do.
Of course that's what he's going to do.
Get it out the way.
We talk about all these men that sidestep this because he's not done with boxing. You're going to walk away after those 2 fights. He didn't even look bad in there. You're not done with boxing.
How did I miss that?
Of course that's the play.
What he's going to do.
That's the play. Fury's not, he's not 100% what he was, absolutely. But at the same time, he doesn't want to fight AJ.
Do you know how nasty that work could be? Well, I can't fight AJ.
That's it.
He's in a fight.
I'd love to fight him, but he's going to come at a pure BS, bro. So, bro, the play is jarring. That's why all of his fans are congratulating him for retiring. Because it's like, you don't even need to fight AJ. You don't need to fight him because underneath all of it, they know there's a chance his brother gets knocked out.
The take. Why are we getting ads? Of course you are. There you go. How many supers we got?
We've got none, bro.
How many likes you got?
Let me check.
72 likes.
72 likes.
There you go.
And
That's
there's
why
250 of us on the stream.
and we just answered the question.
Come on, guys.
No likes, no supers.
So let's
Ads.
let's do this today, yeah? Let's do this, yeah? AJ Wilder, is there a possibility?
Stop this. Stop this. I usually play that.
You don't want to do that. I'm just throwing it out there.
No.
And he finds his right hand after all this. All these fights.
And I would never forgive AJ if he allowed him to do that. I promise you now, yeah. The AJ fan that I am, I would never forgive him. I'm letting you know.
That would be absolutely
that Monday. I would it will be unforgivable. That will be unforgivable. You will never. I don't even know how to say the anger that I'll have, bro.
Brother.
I swear, like
Brother.
You can hear me. I will never forgive him. For that.
Listen, if he at this particular juncture, brother, we'd have to fly. We'd have to actually fly to where's he? He's from Alabama, right? We'd have to fly to Alabama and stand and take picture with a statue and say my bad. That's how far we'd have to go.
Yeah,
because the way we are is so diabolical, bro. There's no way you should lose to him, fam.
You have to have 2 weeks off the pod as well.
2 weeks off the pod, absolutely.
2 weeks off the pod.
I don't want to be seen on the online space. I won't be able to manage, bro. LDBC.
LDB.
Them man.
Oh, what's his name? Boxing Ego. Boxing Ego, yeah. He would.
Couldn't.
Oh, we always knew. It'll be better FBA in the comment section as well. They'll be there.
Us, bro.
Not the foundationals. No.
That would be a crazy moment, fam.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. That would be on the pain game. No, we would. No. Nah.
Losing to him at this point is not an option.
Anyway,
let's move on.
Let's move on, man. I do want to talk about this because while you're talking about things that need to be studied, yeah.
You know you know where Errol Spence is right now, yeah. He's in that pre-retirement stage.
He should just tell us.
But it's like
we got supers. We have to stop the stop the conversation, bro, immediately.
Cold, man.
Here you go. First super for you criminals. Oh, we want to say on this platform, someone forgot Base's birthday.
You forgot his birthday.
Oh, you didn't say snitch. You did on the mains, bro.
What did I say?
Bro,
no, because I don't need to be in that. I don't need to be in that. I ain't going down with the ship. I ain't going down with the ship.
Bro, it was up, bro. We did.
No, but you saw that it was his birthday.
I saw.
And then you didn't say anything.
That's crazy.
So I forgot. So
again,
that's really
I
about
want to
me.
say on this platform, yeah. Base.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, bro. Again, I don't know where to go from here, but thank you for the super as well. But now that's nasty work. And do you know what you lot can do right now as a birthday present to Base? If you're not subscribed, go and subscribe to his channel right now.
Absolutely.
That's what you could do. Yeah? All right, cool. Let's move on.
Res90, he goes, KG cooked today, gave man diarrhea. Hey, what does he mean, bro? What's he talking about here?
You know, I just made some biryani, bro.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, bro.
What, how? Like, was it on, did you chef it up?
I chefed it up, bro.
That's crazy.
It's like a Kendrick biryani, bro.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know Kendrick made biryani. So wait, so you was on the internet doing this? I'm a chef, Michelin. How can we see this? Where did this happen?
On my channel, Michelin Star.
Is this your most recent stream?
How to cook a YouTuber.
Okay, that's interesting. And this is your most recent stream?
My most recent stream.
So if you want to know what we're talking about, please head over to KG's channel and you'll be able to watch and get up to speed. He made biryani live on YouTube today.
Michelin. Sometimes you have to go outside.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show YouTubers. All right, let's do this.
All right, cool. No, but this on this topic right now, yeah. He got the beatdown of a lifetime. Yeah. Errol Spence got a beatdown of a lifetime. He was supposed to have this eye surgery, right? Because they was gonna rematch. There you go. There was a rematch. Yeah, because what happened to me didn't make sense. And I even when he said rematch, I thought rematch, bro. That I wouldn't that
rushing into that one again is
wasn't even rushed. He wasn't rushed. He took his time. Yeah. He realized in the ring. You see when Mike Tyson fought, can't be touched, can't be.
Oh,
yeah, when he fought Roy Jones, yeah. Roy Jones made a executive decision in one of those rounds we're not doing this again.
This is nonsense.
This is the last day of this.
Remember when they asked him at the end, "You want to do it again, Roy?" No. Because even at this old age, this is crazy.
So this is what I'm saying. Errol's made, and it's a shame because the truth,
and the thing
this
is,
doesn't make sense.
Well, the thing is, he was like trying to negotiate a fight with my man, Fundora, the tall guy.
This guy's not fighting.
They're not. Yeah, it's not happening. But it's one of the ones you look at him now and think, you're not fighting nobody else. Let's be real. Like you're retired, bro. But I think it's one of the ones where everybody around him in his life probably knows he's retired, but he still talks like, I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah.
And they're just like, all right, man. What time we hit the club? Like, not taking your.
I think he still wants boxing privileges, like as a fighter privileges, but you're not like on that no more. But it's because we haven't really gone on the gym. Because someone has said he had a carex. It was an eye situation. That's why he couldn't fight. But it's like, don't worry. After this heals up, I will go back and fight that man. And that guy is going in to do some bravery stuff. He's going elsewhere.
But let's not move away from what that fight looked like and was for him as an experience, bro. Because he was beating him up and then calling out
his friends,
the brothers. What's their name again?
Oh, they've gone through
Charlo.
The Charlos.
The younger Charlo. He's like, there's your boy and you're next. Bro, the guy, that level of smoke, we gotta really go back to that.
We have to really discuss
as
that.
An experience where you're getting up from the canvas. Yeah. And you're looking at him talk to the rest of your mandem.
That's out of order.
You can't avenge that chat.
Nothing you can do about it.
Bro.
And you don't even do anything. You don't even say, because after that we say we gotta run it back for the team because he's made us look crazy.
The man are like, no. He said, I wanted to fight him as well. I wanted to smash up your boy. I'll go through the whole gang, bro. And his man just there in the chat like.
Did he do the fishing rope thing? He done the
he came out with
parable.
He came out with a net on his shorts and his jacket with Eminem. Yeah. It was a crazy night, bro. As a team, when you get back into that changing room at the end of that fight, it's just like, you good? Yeah.
No, you don't say you good.
No, it's because it's out after 12 minutes of silence. You got to say something to the brother.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Do you know what it is?
What is it?
It's security. It's the event people that say, sorry, everyone needs to clear out. It's silent in the room. It's the slow cut off. It's everything.
It's the friendly lady from earlier who you all thought was amazing. And now she's like, hi guys. Just let you know, half an hour we have to close the venue. Your car is out front waiting for you now. So whenever you guys are ready, all right, take care. And nobody responds to her. Nobody responds. Everybody's just there like. And then out of nowhere, you just hear, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
No one reacts to it. No one reacts to it.
Yeah, you gotta break out with it. You gotta break out a strong swear word.
Oh my gosh, bro! Because when man are getting tucked in like that, that one is such a traumatic experience. I'm like, I don't know what Errol Spence looks like in the ring after this, bro.
Yeah, we're not gonna see him again. You know what? But we are interested though. It's one of those things. I just want to remind people, like, wait, Errol Spence was once here.
Yeah.
And it's like he's still active, but not active.
Technically active on paper, as in he hasn't retired. But I don't think I think he's affected by a lot of the things he's experienced, isn't it? Like now we're at the end of the journey, right? We may see him in the ring again. I don't really want to see that again. But those car crash.
That's what I was gonna ask you. And that's the question for the community as well. Does that fight look different had he not had? Hold on. Let me ask them at home.
Don't play with Bud.
Does that fight look different had Errol not been in that crash? Is that a totally different fight? Is it more competitive? Is it close? Like, is that just a different? I remember Tony. I was there with Tony, bro, and we was just like, and then was there? I think he won some rounds. I think he.
What round was that? Did you think?
I don't remember. Oh,
because no.
Did he win a round?
Because no.
If the crash happened, is that a different fight?
No.
Okay, we move.
In my opinion.
Well, we asked the community.
Because I don't think people really were respecting what Terence Crawford was.
You know what?
He was always a problem for Errol Spence, bro. Always. And he was always going to be dominant, fam.
But that dominant, that was mad, bro.
Bro, he knew what he was, bro. Them man, they studied this brother and he knew what time it was, fam.
All right, you know what? Let's move. Let's call him.
Let's get to it, fam.
Let's call his manager.
Let's get Napper on the phone.
Crack your skull. If you fucked up in a wheelchair, you tried to test this evil brand again. All right, cool. Let's call Napper. Let's try and do better than a 2 out of 10 on this one.
All right, cool. And don't get shook this time, bro. Last time he had you scared, fam.
Bro, this guy's cracking skulls, fam.
He's massive
Napper,
as well.
be better than this, man. I'm gonna call his main. Should I call his because I called the WhatsApp still?
You call him on the mains, cool.
Yeah, no, call him on the main still. There we go. And again.
Mobile phone you've called.
Oh God.
Crazy.
Come on, Napper. Be better. Let's just discuss it. It's
So,
finally here. Hopefully
Eubank,
it goes
Benn,
back.
It's over the line.
Yes.
It's happening. How are you feeling about it?
You know what? People are trying to make me hate this fight. You're not getting to do that. I'm ready now. I've been on a journey. Like, it's the fight that we should have got a while back, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for this fight.
Same.
Yes, there's been all this back and forth and it's silly and this, that, and the other. And one man that had a drug situation, that's what we'll call it.
Mm-hmm.
One man that went through that, another guy that has not been, doesn't want to fight, doesn't want to wear a belt, doesn't want to be a champion, it feels like. That's what I say about Eubank.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like he's desperate to be a champion. So I feel like these two deserve each other.
They definitely,
in a sense.
They definitely deserve each other as far as just their story's gone. There's a lot of stuff between them that we just won't ever understand. Like, I'll never really understand Eubank Jr.'s title aspirations and how serious any of that is. I'll never understand really what happened with like the Conor situation, even him coming back. It's just like, okay, so they just like how it's almost like we're just going, you know what? Glad you're back. Let's just fight, bro, because we've been waiting for too long for this fight. And clearly you're both in interesting parts of your career where you both need an exciting night to get the stock back up.
No, we're not doing that. What we're not going to do today is say Eubank needs to get his stock up. He's not concerned about his stock. He has no interest in his stock. We saw the stock go, it boomed after the Smith rematch. We said,
and he got a title shot.
He's here.
He came back and said, hey, take me off that ranking about mandatory. Take my name off that mandatory list.
Well, you just done something. You
yeah. Don't worry about my business. I'm doing my thing. That's a crazy approach.
That's mad. Then we said, okay, he wants to see what's going on with Mr. Al-Sheikh, yeah? Go and see what's going on with His Excellency. See, he pulled up over there to say, yo.
Good performance.
Good performance.
Gave a good show. The press conference, the personality. It's Eubank Jr. in fine form.
But then my thing is, if you're really there to shake the room and to destabilize it, like I always think sometimes, and this is why I do like David Haye. David Haye, yeah, will look at a room and say, I want to be the king of this room and I'm going to do stuff to make sure that happens. That's what he does, yeah? So what David Haye would have done if he's Eubank, he would have looked at Hamza Shiraz and said, is this your boy? The main guy that everyone loves and he's the face. And he's in my weight division. Set it up right now.
Yeah.
He would have ruined it. He would say, what's going, wait, he's the local champion and he's my weight class.
You're looking straight at him.
Bring him here.
That's real.
And the problem is, that's when I said, well, Eubank can't be. That's why him fighting Conor Benn makes sense. You go and mash up Hamza, which I think is difficult. But if you're the man that we should think you are, if you're not fighting for titles or this, that, and the other, well, go and cause chaos to the room.
I hear what you're saying. I mean, I think where Eubank is now, how old is Eubank? Eubank's what, 35, 34, 35?
They'll tell us in the chat, but
how old is Eubank? Let us know in the comments, guys.
Yeah.
At this stage in his career, I honestly don't think he wakes up every morning thinking, I need to get a world title. I honestly think...
Not when it's that close.
No, but I think it's paydays for him. I think now...
He could get certain payday. This is mad.
No, but I think he cares about bread as in... Not as in a need, as in I need the money, but as in I'm so locked in business wise. All I care about is the bottom line. And Hamza Shiraz isn't gonna make that bread that not when you compare it to Conor Benn.
No, but this is when I say the hustling's off, because you know how
Yeah,
some
it's
people
35,
like
35.
when there you go. You know when you say like some artists, yeah, having the word Grammy nominated
changes things.
Changes the funding for this. Yeah, him winning a title and having that, and then now booking other fights, it makes it easier. You're not going to be fighting with Conor and saying, "Hey, I want this bit and you get this." This thing changes the negotiations. I am the world champion.
So let's look at these convos here. Yeah, the comments here. Ian Daniels TV said he's seen his pops go bankrupt. So imagine that growing up, what that was like. Seeing his dad go broke.
Yeah.
How your relationship is with boxing and money going forward. I reckon it must.
Not gonna lie though, if you got a monster truck, you're not serious about finances.
But and he drives a McLaren. So there's some patterns there. So clearly he's caught himself in a journey. Like I gotta be careful with what I'm doing, because
do you know how unserious a monster truck is to fill up at Shell?
It's a lorry. It's the lorry that he had. Just casually,
what, the Optimus Prime
with the lorry, bro.
Yeah, you had the Optimus Prime, bro.
Yeah.
You don't mean it. You don't care.
You don't care about finances. That's got to affect the way the youth is looking at money in boxing, though, isn't it? He's not looking at it like, the prestige of holding the title. He's like, bro, as long as the money makes sense, I'm there. This is a man that plays poker, fam.
Very well.
Exactly. Drives a McLaren.
No,
same loud, whip, but it's not a lorry. It's not a lorry.
He's not worried about finances. Have you seen his chair?
No, I don't think
chair, the lying down chair.
No, but what I'm saying is, I don't think he's worried about finances, but I think he's only concerned about finances. Yeah. You see what I'm trying to say? Whereas I think where it could be dangerous is Conor hates him. And I think, bro, I get it, the 147 thing and da-da-da-da-da. But you see, when you're focused on money, sometimes your priority changes as far as the preparation for the product. It's the thing that you're selling.
I hear you now. Is Conor cooked if he doesn't beat Eubank?
Is Conor cooked? No, well, okay, so let's try and be fair to
Someone
this,
is going to be cooked.
Someone's going to try and cook Conor. But the fact is, he's jumped into that weight class, and he's always going to have that as a story to fall back on after the fight. Let's like it or not. Same thing with Crawford losing to Canelo. It's like, bro, what are you doing in that weight class? You don't belong there. It's going to be that type of conversation. If Eubank Jr. loses to Conor Benn, it's very bad.
No, it's not.
It is.
All right. Go on this journey with me, bro.
Go on.
Eubank loses.
Mm-hmm.
The arrogance of Eubank, how he'll talk about that loss, you won't even believe it was a loss. Think about it.
I mean, we've seen it twice now. With the Billy Joe Saunders, George Groves.
He got me with a good one. You know what he's gonna do. You know what he's gonna do.
No, you know what the worst thing is? The worst thing about Eubank Jr. Is that he's actually he will be so humble in defeat, it will ruin it. It will ruin it, because it's like he'll just give it up to you. And Conor would happily want to just be like, there you go. And just be like, you done it, kiddo. And it just shit on the moment. I don't know, man.
I think he's good enough to kind of get through. It'll hurt because like, what the hell has happened? Conor Benn needs to win this fight more than anybody.
Well, even when he lost to Smith, he was relatively humble.
Yeah,
like he's not a dickhead at the end of it.
He has this.
He's not gonna march out the ring and not do interviews.
He's a great poker player. Let's just put it that he's got the best poker face in the game. He's probably hurting inside, but you don't see that. Conor Benn doesn't play poker. If he does, even if he's got a winning hand, we're talking about having one.
Conor Benn would slam his cards down and just be like, you think you're gonna get one over me? Just shut your mouth, mate. Do ya? You just what I've got here. You're like, bro. That is not how this is played.
How you play this game, bro.
Gotta start speaking Spanish, thinking just because he's Spanish, you don't understand it. Nada. Horrible poker player, bro. It'll be an absolute mess. But that's why their personality, as much as they're like, they're not their dads, bro, their personalities are the same blend of nonsense. It's gonna be great.
I can't wait to see these two fight. I can't wait. No, him playing poker's too funny in my head.
The emotions, bro.
You need other one.
As soon as the cards, he looks at his cards, his face is gonna tell you everything. You just look at it.
No, showing
Showing his boy, bro.
Tony, have a look at this. Tony, have a look at this.
Be like, bro, you're not supposed to show everyone your cars, mate. Oh, shut up. Just put your cars down and piss off, will ya? His level of rage, I find just phenomenal.
Anyone can get bro.
Conor,
So Conor hates Eubank. Someone in the other chat said he hates everyone.
He does, bro.
He hates everyone.
Even when there's a video, he does like an interview with someone, and they're doing the interview and it's banter in it. The guy's just like, "Oh, like who's your Mount Rushmore fighters?" He goes, "Hey, the light's gone funny still."
Yeah, there you go.
He goes, "Yo, who's on your boxing Mount Rushmore?" He goes, "I don't know what Mount Rushmore is. I don't know who that is." Bro, it's one of the moments where I know that they're playing this up in it, but he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. I don't know who that is. He just look at him.
Whoever he is, I want to fight him.
Whoever he is, I hate him. Oh my
that
days,
light
bro.
keeps getting out. That's annoying us.
Hey, this light is
yeah, we have
crazy,
to sort it,
bro.
We'll maybe just add more light to the room because
But-
we'll just turn on other ones. If that's
But what would you like? My thing is like, if I look at my prediction for this fight, though, I think the favorite in this fight is Eubank.
Yeah,
I think overall, like the experience, whilst Eubank hasn't collected a title, like he's still fought at the top level. He's still mixed it with difficult fighters.
probably overheated.
All right, okay.
Carry on.
He's fought difficult fighters. He's been in, like George Groves is a experienced operator. Billy Joe Saunders is a skillful operator. Like, who else was there? Liam Smith. I know he took that loss to Liam Smith. He came back and he got it right. He's seen a lot in this game.
Yeah,
If he prepares properly to the level, the best version of Eubank, he's going to be a nightmare for
he's
Conor.
gonna smoke him.
I don't
he's
think he's
gonna-
going to smoke him because
And
Conor.
ain't there a hydration clause?
There is a hydration clause.
Let's talk about it.
I think we're looking at 10. Was it £10? And obviously they're justifying it, saying that, "Oh, I'm a middleweight. I'm going up to that weight class." And technically, on paper, you say, "Okay, that's fair."
Yeah,
But the reality is, you're going up to the weight class, and that's like, let it run, bro. Do you know what I mean? Especially with the story of what's happened before.
yeah.
At this point, you kind of just like, bro, we can't
But
really
he has
be hearing
to
that now.
protect himself. Sorry, I hope who's on the camera? Is it Ian? He's on the screen. Yeah. My bad. That's crazy. That is mad for Wale. Wale
Okay.
is better than that, you know. Are we good? Cool. We keep going. No, go on. I'm saying that's it. Back to me. Basically, yeah. See this hydration issue, yeah.
Mm.
I think he still has to protect himself though. So it's smart. Like he can't put himself in the line of fire.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it's a wise decision to say, hey, look, what we're not gonna put ourselves in serious danger like you. And that's why his career doesn't make. Don't understand the decision making that they're doing, but they're making generational money. That's the one thing we know. The coins are gonna make sense for this one.
Hey,
So,
let's try and phone Napper again.
All right, cool.
'Cause I want to know what them splits are. Because them man were giving issues about that 55-45, bro.
Yeah,
So
let's call him again.
let's see what they landed on.
All right. I said AJ Darkroom settings. Oh, trainer as well.
Hello.
Yo! I'll crack your skull. Welcome, bro. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
Pure energy. Welcome. You good?
What's happening, bro?
Hey, I'm happy you lot
Everything's good.
negotiated. The negotiations is done. Are we happy? Did you lot get what you wanted?
Good thing you don't manage Chris, because then you would have said yes to 50-50, right?
That's hard. Hey, you know what? That's fire.
He just
All
cracked
right.
your skull, bro.
Bro, you stop cracking skulls, bro. You done your job, bro. So
Nah, I'll be nice. Man United suffering, so I'll be nice to you.
Oh, he's on the front foot every time he comes on the show, bro. He's back KG up again, bro. You got you against the ropes.
Hey, what is this, bro? I thought this was a safe, bro. I thought this was a safe space, fam. Is this what
No,
you're on?
I mean, I'm humble. I'm happy that it's done. Excited for this event.
So what was the
Gonna be-
percentage split in the end?
I'll save everything to come out at the press conference.
Okay. So now, yeah, we're looking at this situation, and you lot must be. How confident are you? Like, would you make a bet yourself on this fight, and would you make a bet on the round? Do you feel that level of confidence? Is this even Are you not even worried about this one?
No.
I'm just excited for the show Chris is going to put on for everyone.
I was being disparaging, and I have to be real with you and say what I was saying before you came on the phone. Can I be
What do
honest?
you mean?
I was saying basically, that Eubank's career, he seems like someone that's not really interested in titles. We saw the time that he had a chance to fight for a title, didn't go for it. And I said that if he was a true chaos merchant, you know how Hamza Shiraz is the guy, and you're out there and he's the face.
Why do you always talk about Hamza Shiraz?
I always have to talk about him because the face of the team.
What?
Shake the room. That's why I said I'm going to be honest and say what I'm saying in it. I can't just say stuff behind your back in it. So I was saying, boom. Now, if you go into Riyadh, letting me know that you're on mashing up everything and saying I'm the guy to look at, is taking out the crown jewel. Mash it up. Step on it. You had the sword in that. Complete the job. Take the shield in that. What do you say to that?
Wait,
I'm saying that you thought, because I know he's not interested. He was number one contender, and he said, I don't want to fight for that title. Cool. So
who told you he said that?
Well, this is what we heard. Tell us.
We're talking about the Janibek fight. When Janibek
offered, and they said, and you lot said no.
The mandatory position, basically.
Who did we say? When did Chris say no? That's what I'm asking you.
This is what we heard. If someone has a mandatory and he doesn't take the fight for the title.
So the story, as we understand it, based on what was out there, is they made Eubank Junior mandatory, and the response to that was take us off that list. We didn't ask to be mandatory.
We was already in negotiations. So if you're already in negotiations for a fight, the same way Hamza Shiraz said no, because he was talking to Adamis about a fight. So then how could you talk to Janibek?
But who was you lot talking to?
At the time, Conor Benn.
Okay.
Is that because of the money? The money would have been way better.
And even if I'm speaking to Janibek's team, and the amount of money he wants is almost the same as what Chris and Conor are going to get to fight each other, and Janibek doesn't speak English, so I don't know who's going to pay for that. Until now, he hasn't even fought in Saudi, so I know how much Top Rank pay. They can't afford the fight.
So on the topic of the rehydration clause, is that included? Is that been locked in?
Yeah.
What is the clause?
Yeah, £10, 170 in the second day.
Okay.
Was you lot?
No worries, brother. It's all good.
Okay.
You're gonna enjoy the show.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy the show.
Yeah.
So then this is the thing. So after this year, what's the plan? Because we know that if this is a foregone conclusion, where do we go from here?
Because we know Canelo was mentioned at one point.
I'm not sure yet, but we'll get this out of the way and then we're good to go.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Because this is why. I hope you can understand why I'm like. It's kind of it's like my team at the moment. I don't know what we're gonna do next. I'm looking like literally the window's open. I'm like, oh, what are we doing? It's like, we're gonna buy this person in a situation. We're fighting Conor. And say, okay, what's the plan next? And it's like,
it's because the Conor Benn fight for both of these guys is a side mission.
It's a total side mission. So what are we working towards? If we're saying, working towards this mega fight, and that's only you two know.
It's difficult to say what's next when we just agreed to fight Conor Benn, isn't it?
Okay. All right. The story's developing, bro.
The story's that I'm not gonna lie. I feel like pushing it a little bit, but
guys. Yeah, guys, I promise I'll jump back on. I'm getting harassed to go back on the gym.
Say less. Personal trader seconds.
Take care, man.
I don't know, bro. That don't make sense. If this side mission is not serious, I saw Dubois in the ring and he's got a serious fight, bro.
And he's already looking at what's
and
next.
He's talking about the next.
But that's irresponsible, in my opinion.
It is for him. But I'm saying if you're looking at this like it's a minor.
But the stakes are still as high for Eubank in this scenario here. Because losing to Conor Benn is catastrophic at this stage. So you might have Canelo on your plans and your radar, but you should actually just be looking at this one guy that's in front of you right now. Get that done. Then after that, speculate on what's next. Every time AJ's had an L, Fury was the next fight.
It's true.
So, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. No, I'm not sure. I got that feeling. I'm telling you, I don't know what the approach is. I'll be honest. If you can, I hear that. So that makes it, I feel a bit more confident and calm about, well, listen, they was in other negotiations. It makes more sense fighting for more money than fighting for the title, kind of. Yeah. But it's the next, like, after this Conor fight, we need to see something explosive. Because I believe he's gonna win. I'm not doubting him at all. I think he wins this fight.
I don't think
I think he wins
decided
this fight
just yet.
Easy.
You think?
Easy.
Okay.
Who is Conor faced for me to feel differently?
I think the style matchup is more so what I look at. The style matchup for me isn't the best for either of them.
Foregone conclusion.
Nah, I think you're taking a lot of confidence from that.
I almost even want listen to what I was saying. Everything I was against Napa on most of the takes he had.
I don't know, man.
I think he wins. I think he mashes him up. I think Eubank gives him the work. He's not ready. He's not at this level.
We are going to see. That's the good thing.
Let's go. Have we got through everything? Oh, this one. Here we go. Let's. Disappointed.
I'm very disappointed, man.
I was quietly.
I wanted this fight, bro.
I was so excited about it. It was one of those, when you say, oh, the year's starting so good. Like that's a good fight. And this one here, could you call it? Who did you think was gonna win that one?
I don't know, and I was looking forward to it. Like Isaac Chamberlain is seen a lot. He's been around. You know what I mean? Vidal O'Reilly's still got questions to answer to a degree. You know what I mean? They've got like some mutual opponents in there. It was shaping up to be a good tear up.
It's shaping up to be perfect.
And it's like, it's out. I believe it's an eye injury that kind of caused it. And yeah, man, curious to see how I still want to see how this fight plays out, because I think Vidal O'Reilly's.
Oh, yes, Isaac hasn't said what the injury is. Because you know what's crazy? Vidal is spoken about. Everyone that speaks about him, especially like Geordie, True Geordie, knows him and stuff. Everyone that speaks about him, the way they talk about Vidal, it's like boxing secret. Like, he's the guy. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I just want to see. I just want to know, well, where are you on that? Like, where are you on this ranking? Because you're highly rated. You know what I mean? In boxing conversation, your name comes up a lot. I want to know.
Well, the thing is, you know what it is? It's one of those things where it's like, I've seen a couple of his fights, and he is a good boxer. You could tell that he's got the pedigree that they speak about. When the power's lacking, it changes stuff a little bit. Because sometimes, when you watch guys fight and the fight just drags on a bit too long, that's the only thing that's like, he's probably guilty of that a little bit. You see where Ben Whittaker's criticism, obviously he's not showboating and doing all that stuff, but it's like, it's going on, it's rounds here. You're not a knockout puncher, basically, is what the kind of energy is. And whilst you're not going to be alone in that. There's a lot of men who ain't just concussive bangers like that. But at the same time, it's that thing where there's a lot of talk and excitement, and you watch the fight, and it can be a bit longer than you thought it was going to be. But I don't question his skills, though. He's skillful. He knows what he's doing.
He knows he's a good mover in the ring. So I think this fight would have been one of those. It takes the public's attention. So I was looking at it as one of those fights where you're like, you know what, surprisingly early entry for like what was that? Not fight of the year, but like I thought it was going to be one of those.
Fight of the year, bro.
Not fight of the year. No, I'm saying that like I really enjoyed that fight. I thought it was going to be one of those because for me, it's a 50-50. I saw it as a 50-50. They're like, I'm still trying to work out what's Isaac doing in a sense. But then this one, it grabbed their attention because they were doing enough for each other. They were meeting up. There was enough happening. There was enough spite in it. And I thought, well, I don't know who is the best out of you two. While Vidal's, again, in theory, the one how they talk about him, he's the best on paper in that sense. But then the ring will tell us who's the one, And
Chamberlain has seen a lot.
He's seen a lot.
At this point, he's seen a lot. He's been in there. He's fought Billum.
Yes.
He's been there for Coley, obviously.
Yes.
He got the British recently. Like
the rebuild is, he worked hard.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, it's going to be tricky to look at old Isaac Chamberlain and base the prediction on that because he's on a different trajectory. So we'll see, man. When they make that fight again, I'll be looking forward to seeing it.
All right, you know what? Let's not waste no more time. We open up the lines now.
Let's do it.
And you lot know the conversation that we have. Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. Who you see winning that? Again, if Errol Spence, if he wasn't in that car crash, do you see that fight going differently? There was another thing that we spoke about earlier today as well.
Mate.
Wilder, Wilder AJ, do you care? Do you want to see it? Is there anything else? Let me just make sure.
Conor Benn. Oh, yeah, we did that already.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Oh, Okoli
Okay.
versus well, it might. I don't think it's Luis Ortiz really.
Mm.
That'll be a mad thing to. It's not Lewis. It's not Lewis.
All right, guys, hit the link. Jump on the stream, man. Let's talk.
Cool. Isaac
bro.
didn't look good at that press conference.
Bro, we got to talk, man. You keep getting shook every time Napa phones, fam.
Bro, stop.
You start boxing on the jab, bro. Because
You
you
want
work
me to fight Napa?
No, I don't, bro. Why would I want that?
So what are you talking about?
I'm saying the energy when he phones is crazy, bro.
No, I asked the hard hitting
Henry
questions.
Okoli, bro, you was there.
I asked the
You was
hard hitting
boxing with him.
questions.
He was boxing in the middle of the ring with him.
You
bro.
said shook. I told him what I was saying about him behind his back. Who does that?
I'm saying, bro.
I said, listen, I was disparaging about you behind your back. This is what I said. And he says, you keep talking about Hamza. Because I feel the same way. Fight him. That's what, bro, one thing that I'm gonna do is say, hey,
Don't play games.
that guy over there, I would like to see it. I know he wants you. I spoke to him. He told us at the Ring Magazine thing.
He did.
He said, I want to fight that guy. I was like, really?
It's true. You know?
I'll see what I can do. So I keep asking the question, hello, are we gonna fight him? Because I think if you beat him, yeah, it does do something in Riyadh.
It does move the needle still.
They cheer for him. He gets
a lot of love in Riyadh.
love.
People are not really. I don't think people are really respecting how much love Hamza gets in Riyadh.
They don't understand.
He's the man out there, bro.
Yeah.
Let's get Navid on. Hey, I played Navid. I think if this the same Navid.
Yeah. Yeah, all good, bro. How are you?
I'm all good, fam. Yeah, I played Navid on.
Did he beat you up
Undisputed.
or did you beat him up?
We had it was an unranked fight still.
Did he win?
It was inconclusive. I think the Wi-Fi might have fallen out. We don't know who won the fight.
Oh, come on,
Navid?
Drive. Don't do me like that.
Bro, it was back-to-back dubs, bro. After the last one, I just had to turn it off and I went to sleep, bro. I was like, get this guy
Trav, I
out.
think it was back to back to back.
Yeah, it was
No.
rough. I was working on some things. Do you know what
We're
I'm
back this
saying?
Thursday.
I treated it like sparring. So
Are you serious?
yeah,
What's going on?
No, but our first fight was immense, though, to be fair.
it was end to end. But
And then
the next two were just pretty clear.
I downloaded the data.
Like they done. Oh no, he said he downloaded
the data, bro.
Oh, that's funny as hell. All right, cool. That's funny as hell.
Nah, he was in his bag, fam.
We've spoken about a lot. The floor's yours.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only place to really start is Eubank versus Benn, right? I guess in terms of how I actually see the fight, I've got it very similar to KG. I mean, I find it very hard to look past Eubank in this fight, to be honest with you, just in terms of the levels that Eubank's been at relative to Conor Benn. And then also, I'm taking into account Conor Benn's last two fights at 154. I don't think Conor's got that power to keep Eubank off. And because he likes to fight in the pocket, I do think that could be dangerous potentially against someone like a Chris Eubank. But
See, my pushback on that is Eubank isn't this aggressive fighter anymore.
He showed aggression in his last.
No, he showed it in little pockets. He's not a pure version like the old Eubank that's in our memories of uppercuts and throwing combos. Bro, he hasn't done that in time.
Does he need to be that? Navid, do you think he needs to be that versus Conor?
I don't think necessarily, because Conor's gonna come to fight, right? I think Conor looks proper riled up, in my opinion, and I do think Eubank can box him on the outside, because I just don't think Conor's necessarily got that power to detonate on Eubank simply because of the weight. So I don't necessarily think that Eubank needs to be on the front foot necessarily for this fight, in my opinion.
Since that Liam Smith fight, right? I don't think Eubank Jr. is going to take as many chances as far as mixing it to take those shots. Like when you get knocked out, I reckon he feels mortal now. That's why he's very cautious. His style is very cautious. Like the Roy Jones thing, he's not full Roy Jones impersonation like it was before. but there's still a kg jab, jab, jab. I'm not going to mix it too much. Sometimes he throws and he nearly gets hit, and you see it just sits on the outside now. And I'm like, Conor does mix it quite quickly. And if the shots are landing on the button, even if Conor's not the biggest puncher in the world, bro, it's going to be asking some questions.
I don't know those questions.
No, it's definitely an intriguing fight to say the least. But I do think it comes down to a matter of like what Eubank has seen in his career relative to Conor Benn. I don't think Conor Benn
That's what it
is tried and tested. I mean, if this was like the Conor Benn, for instance, right, that had the momentum after he had beaten Chris Algieri, like that was a truly impressive performance. And I've seen people online, such as Eddie Hearn, sort of say like, with this fight being 2.5 years later, this really affects Chris Eubank given his age. But I just think the gravy train for Conor Benn has just completely swerved with the whole sort of, I guess, drug scandal, if you want to call it that. And I don't think that's already being spoken about enough. The lack of, I guess, what would be activity that Conor Benn's had. And then, as I said, those last two fights, even though stylistically he was quite impressive, I just don't think he had necessarily had that power, which I think would be a massive concern at 160.
How are you looking at? Because Eddie Hearn's fighters, they're going like, would this be another difficult one for Eddie? Because Eddie's put a lot of energy into Conor. If they lose this one, it's Eddie, like, it's crazy. No one's really talking about Eddie Hearn, but then AJ, he's obviously got that new heavyweight that he's working on. But then you're looking at the names and stuff and who he's got. I'm talking his prize his prize fighters. This is it. This is the person that he's put so much money into.
But I feel like with where Eddie's at right now, I don't know that he's still looking at Conor as the absolute star, as he was.
What do you think, Nared?
I mean, with Eddie Hearn, it's quite a weird one at the minute, in my opinion, because when you look at, if you're talking from a pure just platform perspective, because Eddie Hearn's one of the best self-promoters at this current moment in time, the platform he gives his fighters is unbelievable, in my opinion. But in terms of his actual match building, for instance, for a fighter, I would slightly question it. I mean, Anthony Joshua being the prime example in terms of how his career was fast-tracked, and unfortunately, he has come unstuck at points. And I compared that, for instance, to like a Frank Warren. You look at Hamza Shiraz. Now, whilst Frank Warren might not have given Hamza Shiraz the platform, like in terms of how Eddie Hearn builds his fighters, you look at how Hamza Shiraz has been built in terms of the matches that he's had. He's been on an unbelievable career building process, and I just think now he looks like he's in that prime position where I don't think Eddie Hearn necessarily built his fighters like that, and he has, I guess, fast tracked some of them a little bit.
What we can say is this: Frank Warren, as far as how he builds his fighters, is starting to really shine in the light that he knows what he's doing. Like, especially now that he's got financial backing.
The Dubois one was a bit crazy, though.
The Dubois one was clearly the crash.
But
he got the crash test package because clearly you got Fury, Joe Joyce is over there doing his thing,
and he's got Atoma just like slow cooking.
This is what I'm saying. So he's more like, you know what, throw Dubois at him and then see what happens. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a different set of. But if you see, like, look at his list of fighters and how that marginal progression of their careers has helped them shine.
That's exactly my point.
Eddie's been more like, you fancy it? Go on then.
That's a mad thing.
Look at Kell Brook, bro. Kell Brook was doing fantastic. He said, what? Golovkin's free if you're up for it. You are? Lovely. Bow. Straight into it, bro.
Even Craig Richards Bivol was like,
if you're on it, bro.
That's funny, you know. All right, cool. What else? Errol, I wanted to ask, because I've been playing around with this question. I don't know what my actual answer is. It's up there. I'm ruminating on it. What are you telling me? If Errol wasn't in that car crash, does that look different?
Well, against that is a loaded question. That KG, bro.
Very, very, bro. It's me all day, bro.
Facts.
I'd have to say it would, but I'd still edge it to Crawford just because I just think Crawford's just the ultimate skills master. I just think Crawford can adapt to various situations. I think it definitely would have been closer, to say the least. But
didn't we think that Errol had skill though? You don't talk about him as not a skilled. Why are you making that face? Like,
No, because I'm curious to see why you believe in this angle so much, bro.
no, what I'm saying, he's a skillful fight. As in, I've watched this man fight many a time, and I'd put him in a list of he's not a bang out artist. He's a skillful, like he's very smart in the ring, high ring IQ. Navid?
Yeah, no, I fully agree with where you're coming from in terms of I'm not trying to downplay Errol Spence's skill level, but I just think, I mean, I just think Crawford is that guy, to be honest with you. In terms of adaptability, I've seen him adapt several times. In fact, I know people might say against Madrimov, for instance, that Crawford lost that fight. I mean, fair enough, that's your opinion, but I don't necessarily think that. But in terms of his actual adaptability, I still think whatever Errol Spence would have turned up, Crawford would have adapted to it. I think it would have been closer, but I just think Crawford, I still give it to Crawford, to be honest with you.
Oh, we did. I don't know if we played it, but then that's it. There's no rehydration clause against Canelo. Is that stupid?
That is that's a monumental error. Forget about stupid. I mean, yeah, people are making a lot of things about the rehydration clause for Eubank against Benn, for instance, right? But if you look at, like, for instance, when Eubank fought Groves, those two looked like they were two separate weight classes. Now, relating that to Crawford versus Canelo, Crawford effectively, in my opinion, is coming up two weight classes, given the fact that he's naturally a 147 fighter. Or sorry, well, it'd be three weight classes. And to have no rehydration clause, that is just absolute madness, in my opinion.
I honestly think that fight is going to be such a surprise for people that watch it, right? Because whilst we obsess about the weight between them, when you see their dimensions, right? I think Crawford is taller than him. I think he's got longer arms. I reckon it's going to be quite a boxing lesson, if I'm honest.
Base says Crawford don't need no rehydration.
But don't you guys think, though, that Crawford needs to at least settle at the weight to be able to fight someone like a Canelo, though? Like, he needs at least a couple of fights to get the groove of things.
In a perfect world, he has time to do all that. This isn't a perfect world. He's going in now.
Again, it's Riyadh, isn't it?
He's going in now. Yeah, he's going in now. He's like, listen, let's go now. I think I could get it done now. And I truly think that he's gonna get it done. I believe he gets it done. I believe in him, bro.
You think he's gonna beat Canelo?
I really do, bro.
Would you put money down on it? I'm not betting, but I'm just asking, do you feel that level of confidence?
Yeah, you know what? Might as well.
Really?
When it's time, when the fight's announced, the bet.
What about you, Navid? What are you saying?
I find it hard to look past Canelo in that fight. Now, I appreciate Canelo's obviously slowing down, and it is clear to see, but I do see Flex's point. Travis's point.
So used to, yeah.
in terms of Crawford being able to give him a boxing lesson, but I think unfortunately it comes down to whether he can keep him off for 12 rounds. And then once Canelo in those later rounds, this is how I envisage it. If he gets close to you and is consistently applying that pressure, I think it could be a long day for Crawford.
Yeah,
that's how I see it.
I'm with you. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna keep it moving because
just to clarify the arm reach. I think Canelo's arms are 70 inches.
Yeah,
and Terence Crawford has a 4-inch arm length advantage on him. Now, the reason why I mention these things is for the dimensions of what it's going to look like when they're in the ring. Canelo is going to look physically bigger than him,
but they won't be like
dimensions are the same. It's like when Tony Bellew was talking to David Hay in the thing, and he's like, "I don't care that you're heavyweight. Our dimensions are the same." When you see them stand together in front, it's where, you know what I mean? So I honestly don't think that it's going to be a situation where Canelo goes in there with look at the smaller man
ever been
getting
hit by
pushed around.
As heavy hitting is. That's a heavy-handed, you know.
But Crawford is also heavy-handed, and we're going to find out what that power looks like coming up. But I'm telling you, the guy can hit.
All right, let's say bye to Navid. Navid, good call, man. Amazing. There's a good call from Navid as well.
Yeah, he's good on play. He's good on Undisputed as well. He's good.
All right, another super chat, another super. Hey, shout out to you lot there, man. And listen, what we doing on likes? Well, let Let me go. Eddie's next week's show is looking mad right now. How we doing? Sorry, I missed that.
121 likes.
Yeah,
There's nearly 300 of us in here, man. Let's get to 150, guys.
150, 200, man. What's going on?
I hear it.
Let's get
go.
to 200. Let's go. It's free. Yo,
What's going on, bro?
what's going on? Talk to us, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
You
bro.
heard the topics. You heard the topics. The floor's yours.
Yeah, you lot kind of been cooking. It's not like I just kind of been enjoying the show. I can't even lie. It's a bit of a mad one. You're gonna have to hit me with something though, please.
All right, cool. I'll ask you this question. You know,
Mm.
we've kind of had Eddie Hearn conversation. Is Eddie Hearn cashing in on Conor, or do you believe Conor Benn is gonna deliver and Eubank is gonna have to hold something?
Yeah, deep down, I think Eddie Hearn I don't know, it's going to sound mad, but with what Trav was saying about Frank Warren, how it's all kind of turned around, I just think, Eddie Hearn's been exposed a little bit. He's just throwing them out. Like, he's just taken so many L's. This could just be another one. Like, think about all the L's. Like, he's invested so much in, like, American hype. Like, didn't he do some big Subio Matias madness, and then, like, one fight later, it's just like, Conor Benn might just be another one, and then he's just rolling it. Like, it could be another one. It could be.
Luckily, there's another 5v5, but he's kind of linked up with Frank Warren, so he's protected himself.
It's mental.
Yeah, the collab thing.
It's the collab thing still, but then it's looking weird, bro.
So many of his picks go weird. Like, it wasn't like Jerron Ennis like looking like mad, and then it's gone a bit weird, like a little bit with him. Like, so many of Eddie Hearn's like calls look cool, and all of a sudden Frank Warren's just like everything looks
just
brilliant.
winning.
Yeah.
You know what it feels like?
AJ, bro.
It's like, you know, when you're looking at someone, I think you want to leave the game a little bit in it. Maybe
He doesn't want to leave the game, though.
I don't know. You know, but it's like he's trust me. You know what it's like. You know, you get those some rappers, they just rap into their old age. They had a mid-level career. They just keep barring. Then you get some man. They are the king for like 7 years. Them men can't come down and be mid-level with you lot after that. They've seen the top of the mountain, bro.
No, but then what you're missing out on is obviously you need the heavyweight champion to. You've said this a long time. If you have the heavyweight champion, it's your team. You own boxing, yeah. But the problem is, I'm so used to the L's now that I just expect them. I'm so used to the L's now, like him just losing and stuff. Like everyone he brings in, even wasn't he? The Romford Bull was his last.
No, but he wasn't building to be a star though. He was.
But it could have just been another one.
That's a new Dave Allen.
Dave Allen to get married. He wasn't Dave Allen. Well, he's trying to do something with him.
Yeah, but he weren't like he weren't. I don't know that he looked at Johnny Fisher and thought,
so who's this star?
World title ambition.
So who's this guy? That's his guy. Like
ain't it Dalton Smith?
That's it. What's his profile saying? He ain't got the matching special.
Nah, he ain't got. It's not building like that.
There's nothing there, man.
It's a bit.
There was AJ. Like, I think he put so much into AJ.
Opatias. Yeah, Opatias his guy.
That's his guy. Proper.
Bevo is Bevo there.
And Bivol, I think Bivol as well is still Matchroom.
Just about.
But it's weird. It's weird claiming those guys as your guy when it's like you signed him as a champ. It doesn't feel the same. Whereas the AJ journey is like, bro, we saw you and him walking into fight.
There was Buatsi, a Coley. You know what I mean? There was a moment. There was a match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now all of a sudden Frank's got all the heavies. And do you reckon like because of AJ, Eddie Hearn wouldn't had like a personal thing? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you reckon Eddie Hearn could have handled having AJ and I don't know, Itoma, or do you get what I'm saying? Like, do you reckon like
well, he didn't. He
Fury even.
Dillian was definitely the sighting in that relation. We watched that whole journey and it was hard to watch.
Dillian and Dubois are equivalents on Frank and Eddie's roster. Where Dillian was the crash out. The crash test, like go fight him, just do whatever. Dubois was getting that same treatment. They never got to sit in the main seat.
He's in the main seat.
Dubois got the main seat now. Dillian never got that main seat treatment.
Yeah.
Joe Joyce. He got the Joe Joyce.
Yeah, he got it's nasty work still. Let's move. Go on.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna move on with you. Canelo and Crawford. I'm 50-50. One minute I think one thing. 1 minute I'm like, oh, you know what? Canelo's still got it. You see that last Berlanga fight? I don't know, something about the way he dropped him with that hook. I'm just like, like it looked like a jab and it turned into a hook straight up, and I was like, Crawford is going to get hit properly. He's going to get hit properly. But at the same time, I'm never, ever, ever going to write off Crawford. And I think, what if, like, you know, like Usyk? What if Usyk and Crawford? What if Crawford's one of them ones? Because Usyk gave up 50 pounds. Right. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're talking all of this stuff about Canelo. What if Crawford? All right, cool. Let's find out. That's what I say about Crawford.
Where do you put Crawford though? If he wins this fight, where does Crawford go on the all-time list? Bro?
Yeah, put respect on his name, bro.
Yeah, that'll be
that's
mad.
Generational.
That's a generational
that's the
win.
Sunset. That's the smooth sunset walk off. After that one, we are having convos about him and Mayweather just because that's how it's gonna go. The way Usyk and everybody now, it's like the fantasy fight. That's what that will do. Crawford, Mayweather, debate that to the end of time. Crawford, Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, they'll do that to the end of time.
Crawford could have beaten Mayweather right now?
I don't think so.
Right now? What do you mean?
Not right now, as in
their prime. Prime.
I
don't think so. I think Floyd defensively was just.
I don't know.
It's not a good conversation. I think it's a very good. I think that's the person that
I come up against the same obstacles I come up against with the Sugar Ray Leonard one. It
Sugar
goes
Ray
each
Leonard
way.
and what? And Floyd.
What do you think? Hey, Van, what do you think about that one? Because
which one? Crawford and
Crawford Mayweather.
I don't know which Floyd are we talking. What's his prime? Pretty boy. No.
Okay. Let's just say Floyd on the Canelo night. How's he getting?
Crawford gets that, I think.
How's he getting to him?
Crawford gets that. Tell us.
How's he getting to him?
Because Crawford is the only one that I've seen. Because we're talking about Crawford against Spence with that ramrod jab. Yeah. I think he could get that. I think he could. There's just something like just what you were saying. There's just something about someone on their night that can't be denied. Like if we're bringing everything together,
if anyone is gonna deny you on your night, it's gonna be Floyd.
Mayweather.
No, but I rate Crawford that highly though. That's what I'm saying.
The one that trumps me in a Mayweather fantasy fight, Tommy Hearns. I don't see one way that Floyd gets past Tommy Hearns. I think Tommy Hearns bangs you out, and I've always. That's the one matchup where I'm like, no, that's a Hearns win.
I honestly feel like we should go back and revisit this. I think you should revisit that in your mind, you know, Crawford, Mayweather. Honestly, he's got a good point there.
I struggle.
The way I've never seen you see that jab that Crawford had for Spence. That was so crazy, bro. The way how he was it was stopping him in his tracks every time Spence thought he was trying to do something. I just don't know. There's game plans, and I think Crawford is one of them that it will be a mad chess match in there. And because I would never write off Crawford, I just wouldn't. Like, people always say, when Crawford, I rate him like Usyk. Usyk, I couldn't write off as well. It's just the same way. Like, there's some man that you just put up there.
Floyd knows how to just win these rounds where nothing's going on, bro. He'll bank rounds and it just get to 12. He's not getting knocked out. Let's not start.
You don't think he's doing that?
Let's not do that fantasy stuff. Floyd gets knocked. It's not happening. Not in that fight, bro. I don't think so.
Against this man. In his prime,
I don't think Floyd takes the fight
because they said that. Remember, there you go. Because that's what it's prime. Floyd kind of would allow you to show levels of chinks, and they say
no, but don't try and pretend like Floyd's career was just pure avoidance.
That weren't the case, bro. No, but he did maneuver. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Disrespect.
No
disrespect.
But hold on. So what? Every great night on Floyd's career was just smart maneuvering. That's what we're doing now.
Stop. No. He timed these fights. It's
just good business
in that time.
All of them.
We're talking about because we're talking about the Canelo. That's all I'm focusing on. That's why I asked specifically. So we're talking about Canelo. Canelo was a timed fight, isn't it? Like
so Canelo was a timed fight as well.
Yeah, because he called
that man who was 50-0 as well.
Oh.
He was 50-0. Bro, Floyd was 38. How much time do you? What we're supposed to wait for, bro? What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying he knew to catch it. Wasn't Canelo pro at 14 or 15? 50-0 at that time. It's just like he was getting cooked, man. He wasn't. He wasn't at Floyd's level.
Crazy. This is cap.
Anthony, that's nasty.
We don't
need to rewrite history, yeah. to give
History's
Crawford.
history in
No,
though.
we don't need to
I'm not doing
rewrite it to big up Crawford, bro. We don't need to do that.
Class in session though, at least.
No, I'm
Like,
doing
there's
too much.
there's like, are you sure?
Nah,
it's not
move
that?
on.
So
I'm
so
not lie,
all
I'm
of
not even
flights-
all the way on this ledge. Like, I want to get off.
This
Like, this,
what-
I'm not comfy on this.
Yeah,
cool.
thank you.
Well, some
it's
people, Anthony Hayworth is very confident in the chat. He's getting crazy saying, yeah, he swear bear fights. But anyway, let me move.
We're
He did. Can I?
We're rewriting history, bro.
No, but Trav, he did though. It's not a rewrite.
We're
Trav
rewriting
doesn't
it.
like this
poll,
stuff.
yeah.
Because
He
we
put
don't
out
need
a
to
poll.
rewrite to big
You
up
put
Crawford.
out
We
a poll,
don't.
bro.
I didn't-
You put out a poll saying who should I fight? Amir Khan, was it? Amir Khan won the poll and then he didn't give him the fight. He fought Maidana again or something.
Oh, cool. So because he was gonna lose to Amir Khan, innit?
No.
Maidana
no.
gave him an absolute nightmare. What are we doing here, bro?
With Margarito, that there's
Don't worry, don't die on this hill because Travis doesn't like this.
No, this is it's a silly hill, bro.
Sorry,
You
Trav.
look at his resume.
Sorry, bro.
That is completed, yeah. And tell me that man was
No,
every one of the big wins.
Trav, we're sorry.
he did earn that. He earned that though.
Okay.
I'm not he
We're
earned
sorry.
that right to do his thing. But that's not my ledge anyway, man.
No. Where you?
What's the next one?
I don't even think there's. Oh, that's it. The rehydration clause. Him not taking one to fight Canelo.
Again, that's what I'm saying. That I feel stupid believing in Crawford in this. Like everything stacked against him, but I feel like his whole career, it seems like he's ready for this. He seems so confident.
Nonsense, bro.
I'll just want.
And you know, Canelo's one that plays with that rehydration clause in the contract. That's just a part of life. So we have to be prepared for.
Whatever happens, I rate Crawford more though. Whatever happens, I rate Crawford more than Canelo. Just to like this, it's making him look a bit like because he took bare long to like the Benavides thing. I'm just like now I'm just thinking like
What about that Bivol rematch?
Get over there.
Yeah, the Bivol rematch, Benavides, and now
over
this.
the Benavides thing, bro. Benavides will get that work if we like. Just get over it.
Hold on. Because you had mad energy for Floyd and his cleverness. Canelo, we just get over it. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. What are you doing? Listen to yourself.
It's true.
Bro, when would Floyd ever? Floyd would rematch man because the fight was close, but then you got my man who took a loss and said, "I'm not going back to that division."
Do you see what Bivol did to him?
So
Go back. Bivol offered to fight him at his weight, and he said,
"I'll go to your house." He said, "No, no, your weight." No, he said, "No."
He said, "Okay,
you no."
No, and I have nothing we can do about it.
Don't tell me
know
nothing.
What? You see that one, yeah? That's the J. Cole apology letter. We can't, as J. Cole fans, we can't do nothing about it. Canelo getting beat up by Bivol, we look at that and say, oh, well.
You took him off his vegan diet. He was feeling himself. And he brought him back to reality.
So bad, afterwards you're like, "Yo, bring me back the meat." That's crazy. Big pause.
Oh, bring me back what? Trav?
Bring back the meat. Pause.
Nah, get rid of that, bro. Bring back the wow.
Pause. Crazy. How bad was that beating?
Where did my guy go?
How bad was that beating, bro?
Nah, taking you back to your original diet is crazy. Man,
because you need an explanation, bro. After the fight, man is in the change room going, something was right. I didn't feel like me in there. Yeah, because of the brother. It's because of Bivol.
It's who he is. Bivol. That was not that. I've never seen a beatdown. That was bad. Still, I've seen beatdowns, but that I didn't like seeing Canelo get treated like that.
There was a couple moments where he was on the ropes and he was just holding shots, and it was just like, what? Are you gonna return? Mad.
Anyway, final call. Man went full keto. Yo, Mac, welcome to the show. You're the final caller.
What's happening?
What's good, bro?
Yeah, man. A lot has been said. Anything that you just speak on, anything we mentioned, the floor is yours.
Yeah, let me go straight in with the Errol Spence question, whether he would be the same fight. Listen, for me, I think regardless of whatever happened with the crash, I think Crawford's got his number. You don't get beaten up like that, and they don't have your number, because he had an answer for everything that Errol Spence threw. Everything he tried to do, there was an answer for it. So I think regardless,
let's not lie, yeah.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
But there's no way we can say that the crash didn't have any impact at all, because people get beat up in a fight, and now people are saying, we don't know if they're going to be the same coming back. So from when man gets flung out of a Ferrari and flew however many feet, in hospital for how long. That's a traumatic injury, man. That's gonna affect you. So
because he didn't even look him, bro. Even you know that thing when we give AJ this thing when we say, "Oh, AJ didn't look like himself in the ring or in any, even in the bro." Errol didn't look like himself in the presser. He's just looking waved, bro. He looked waved. He's in there. He's like, yeah.
Bro, I'm sure I saw him advertising edibles or something before the fight. I'm sure I saw that advert. Like he said it was a box of edibles from Mike Tyson.
There's no way.
And there was some allegations. There's some allegations that he was high in that fight.
In the fight,
no excuses though. You got beat up. You got beat up.
I won't lie to you. I looked at him. I goes, he doesn't look like he's here. He looked like he was on another planet. And I was like, why is he? What's going on?
That's crazy. We ain't about to discredit Crawford like this.
We're not discrediting him.
Yes,
allegations.
Wait. Are you telling me that he looked like himself?
Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens sometimes?
Did he look like himself?
You know what happens sometimes when you're in there with an opponent that's just got your number? It looks like that, bro.
I'm not gonna do it. I know
because you man are trying to tell me he was on weed, bro. You're telling me he was high. That's why he got smoked. But yet you're telling me
nah. That ain't why he got smoked.
I'm saying that not weed. That's not the reason why.
Edibles. There you go. That's better.
Oh, you're gonna make me. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it.
So ridiculous.
I'm not gonna do it. Why is
you're upset because you wanted to win? That's where we are. He's gone back. His PBC KG has loaded in full quantity.
Do you know what's crazy? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because it's not unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
Stop saying you're not gonna do it. Do it, bro.
No, because you make me. I always look like a bad guy when we had. You always accept AJ. Something could have been wrong, but this time today you don't accept it. Bro, this is the one time that nothing's wrong. Nah. But then AJ, his hands down and they don't know why he wanted it up.
Listen to what
this is my problem with you. But why have I drawn AJ out?
Listen to what I said.
That is so true.
Now all of a sudden,
that is so true.
Travel and the thingy. He won't accept nothing, bro.
Let me explain.
Let it be AJ. Let it be my other guy. Let it be his body in there. Bro, this today. Nah, I'm taking a strong stance.
Listen to what I said. Yeah?
I didn't want to do this, bro.
Listening is important. Yeah. That's why, because words mean things. I said, we're not going to discredit him today.
Like
you said, Rob,
like
because listen to what I'm saying.
Like you discredit Dubois.
No, I didn't discredit Dubois.
Andy Ruiz. Nah, it's the Andy Ruiz one. MSG.
Listen to what I'm saying. Yeah?
Go on.
You said, Raw, how did he look so overmatched like that? I said, sometimes when a guy's got your number, it looks like that. That doesn't take away from the nonsense you're saying. I'm saying you're trying to discredit, but sometimes when a brother has got your number, it looks like that.
Brother.
So you're trying to discredit him just because you're like, something seemed wrong. Okay, but he was also on his absolute day.
Yard. Discredit. That's what I'm saying. Something's wrong. All your fighters, something could have been wrong. This today, when it gets thrown out of a card, not even something. We've actually seen footage. We saw the footage of our own eyes.
We saw him fight. We saw him fight. We saw him fight.
This is the one. Every other thing has been theory. We had the footage.
We saw him fight.
You said admissible evidence.
We saw him fight.
It's fine. It's admissible.
Before the Crawford fight, after the crash.
I saw and he looked fine. Tumble over.
And he looked fine.
But don't worry.
It's only bad because he's getting beat up.
We don't... Ruiz Good as stuff. Well. Ruiz.
Hey. We saw Ruiz. AJ was getting fine against Ruiz. Dropped him. But then what happened? Now there's something wrong.
The day against Ruiz. The day... Something was wrong. Look, he's dead. Something's happened.
You're throwing everything against the wall and hoping it sticks.
You
haven't done anything special. You just made a lot of noise.
I haven't done anything. I'm chilling.
He fought after the crash and he looked fine in there against Danny Garcia. Right. Danny Garcia, you respect, right?
It's fine.
He went in there, got that done. But because he comes up against Crawford and gets smoked,
I didn't want to.
Something else is at play. It's the crash, the old crash from the last fight before that. Stop this, bro.
Hey, Matt, go on, man, because Travis is.
Let's move on from that one. I want to go to Conor Benn, Chris Eubank. Honestly, I don't give Conor Benn much of a chance in this fight, really, because I just don't see. How's he gonna get past Chris Eubank? Because in the last two fights, he hasn't been able to crack an egg. Literally, everything just bounced off these two guys.
You are out. That's out of pocket. You know he was doing that.
Yeah, that one lined up, bro. You set that punch up.
Beautiful work as well. Lovely setup, bro.
That was an uppercut left hook to perfection.
You know, he's yeah, I'm all that guy there. I'm all that Tony Weeks, bro. No, where did we go from there?
Yeah, he couldn't put a dent in Peter Dobson. To be fair, I thought he did.
yes.
He hurt that Mexican a bit,
Mm.
but the power definitely ain't the same as it was at 147, and especially when you look at the guys that he's knocking out at welterweight. We've got Chris Algieri, Chris Van Heerden.
It's gonna be rough still because
Uh,
if Eubank,
the old Sam Vargas, that was a iffy stoppage. Like
when Eubank
he's never really been this big puncher. I don't
when
think.
Eubank got knocked out by Liam Smith, yeah, that was straight after the rehydration stuff as well.
I don't know what's happened. One sec. Switch it. It's blank screen.
Hey yo, the screen's gone black.
There you go.
Yeah, when he got knocked out by Liam Smith, that was straight after he come all that way down to 157, and he looked terrible making that weight. So I think the impact of that ruined his ability to take a shot. If Eubank Jr.'s chin is back to the where it was, Ben is not going to be able to hurt him. My analysis on thinking that Ben might be able to is that I don't necessarily think with that coupled with age, wear and tear over the years, I don't think his chin is going to be completely back to where it used to be.
I just don't think he's got the power or anything to. I don't look at anything what Conor Benn's going to do, and I just don't see anything that he's going to bring to it. Except
Conor Benn's never. Sorry, he's never knocked out a tough guy. He's never knocked out a tough guy.
And this is the guy who's going to knock out this guy.
I didn't say knockout, I mean hurt.
I don't even see hurt, bro. Final thought, bro, before you get out of here.
Well, I have to mention AJ versus Wilder.
Yes.
The dominoes have finally fallen. We might get this fight. The fight's there. It's on the table. I don't know why everyone's hating on this fight though.
Why do you want to see it?
Because listen, 2 power punches in the ring. What's not to like? Everyone's saying that Wilder ain't letting the punches go. I saw him land on Zhang, and the punches just bounced off of Zhang. I'm not so confident that if he lands on AJ with the right hand, that AJ is taking a punch. And
stop.
You might be trying to make me out to be a Tyson Fury fan. I'm not a Tyson Fury fan. I'm a big AJ fan.
You know what my frustration is? Yeah, is that the Tyson Fury fight is right there. If it wasn't right there,
you called it perfect. Tyson Fury is gonna fight after these 2 announced.
Yeah,
Tyson Fury will be back. You called it perfectly. This is the same. Oh man, this is.
He put in a shift for Fury a little while ago.
You put in a shift
last week.
That's a good rebound, bro.
There's never a rebound. I was never a Fury fan. You man were trying to make me out. I was just saying. I don't think. I still don't think he's ducking. But we're past that conversation now. We're past that conversation.
Wait.
Defo ducking, bro.
Come on, Mac. You've had a week and a bit.
He's had a great career.
You had enough time to figure out this one. That's what you came up with. You just think he just wants.
Nah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to talk about AJ Wilder. I want to talk about AJ, but AJ Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, who's winning?
Let's make it happen. Look,
who's winning?
Listen, Deontay Wilder's gonna win the fight. You see that wild right hand that shouldn't have landed, but it landed. That's Deontay Wilder's punch.
You're clever. Do you know what?
And
you're
listen,
clever. No, you're a clever guy. You're a clever guy. So you waited to the end of the show at the last moment for the final question to drop that to that level.
I knew if we started with AJ,
but he's retiring on that. The take about Fury avoiding the AJ fight. That's crazy. Who knows, man?
That's nasty work, Mac. Look after yourself. I'm enjoying these calls from you though. Big up, stay blessed, man.
Take it easy, bro.
Mac's a bad guy. Yeah, Mac's a chaos merchant.
Anthony Hayweather was in the chat, but he dropped out, bro. He was ready to go on.
He just said after Wilder's performances, he still believed it. After Wilder was doing what's that fight in Kung Fu style? Wing Chun,
the one where you spin around.
Oh no, there's not a lot that do to spin around. But I saw him doing Wing Chun in the
in the camp
pads.
The pads. Yeah.
I saw him doing Wing Chun. He was doing it, man. He was in the ring doing it, man. And I said, this man is not serious, bro. He should have just done Snake and Crane.
Mate. Hey, let's get to this super chat here. Mr. Prodigal Strong, he says, do you think Chris Sr. would be in attendance for the fight? I'm hoping both dads will be there. Chris Jr. should have Bomac training for the fight.
We're
Oh,
not getting none of those things that you wanted.
absolutely none of those things are gonna happen. Chris Eubank Sr. is just flourishing on his YouTube channel. If you've not seen it, please go and check it out. He's answering random questions.
It's brilliant.
He's just TV gold, bro.
He's brilliant.
He's just TV gold.
Anyway, listen, you lot, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe. You know what to do as well. We got a podcast, Expect Foolishness, and it is dope. It's lit. Make sure you check it out. We'll put the links in there so you lot know what to do. But yeah, support us, man. Stay blessed. Till next time. We are out of here. We are living.
Peace.
Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you
Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.